So we're here with Mr. Steckler, who's a history teacher at HSE. We're doing the Iran-Contra affair and the Iran hostage crisis. So when you heard about the hostage crisis going on in Iran?
I remember what I was doing at the time. At the time, I was a teacher at Cecina High School.
So how old were you, would you say, when that happened?
Probably about 28.
So how did you see people's views towards Carter during the hostage situation?
But that ruined Carter's presidency.
How did attitudes, would you say, change then going into the Reagan administration because of that hostage crisis?
The hostage crisis pretty much ensured that Reagan was going to win.
Switching gears then to the Iran-Contra affair, what were your original reactions to this news?
Well, although I liked President Reagan, I immediately suspected that the Reagan administration had something to do with this. I believe that he had almost full knowledge of what was going on, because anybody who's the President of the United States who had no knowledge of a scandal of this magnitude would have been totally inept. And President Reagan almost immediately denied any knowledge of the scandal. I agreed that we should help the Contras in Nicaragua. I was behind that, but the way that we did it, you can't sell arms to a known enemy of the United States just to get funds for a group of rebels in Nicaragua, and that's what was going on. And Reagan's not above; he wasn't above the law. He didn't have a right to do this.
So from a patriotic standpoint, did you feel, in a sense, betrayed almost by Reagan being, like you said, deceitful?
Yeah, I felt a little betrayed by that.
How do you think that affected history in general?
I think, you know, the most prominent person in the entire scandal was Colonel Ollie North. Ollie North kind of emerged from the scandal as somewhat of a national hero, and I admire Ollie North because he was a decorated Marine. I also think he was doing what he was told to do. Ollie North is the one that was made the scapegoat for the whole thing. You know, I suppose if I had been in Ollie North's position, I might have done the same thing he did.
When this whole affair was going on, did you realize that at the time, in that situation, that this was going to be a historical event in U.S. history?
I knew it was going to end up in the history books. It was a scandal of a large enough magnitude that people aren't going to forget about it. You know, it's going to stay in the history books for a long, long time.
That's all we have, so thank you very much for your time.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem.